Don't believe everything you see on TikTok, Reels, Shorts. All these gurus out here are filling your head full of some bullshit, and all it's doing is setting you up to fail. They're leaving out key components needed to succeed in real estate especially. I've bought 14 units in the past 15 months in real estate. I self-manage these. I'm growing my portfolio. I'm in the business every day, active doing this. In this video, we're gonna cover some truths about real estate and some lies that the gurus are telling you guys about real estate. So let's jump right into it. The first lie, real estate is passive income. So I put my money in and I just get money coming back to me every single month, right? Wrong. Real estate is not passive income. Even if you hire out a property manager, it's still not passive income. Who is gonna manage the manager? Who's gonna go over the expenses? Who's gonna make sure you're not being overcharged by the handyman going out and repairing stuff? You still have to make sure your assets managed. Yes, it may be a little bit more passive than if you self-manage the units, but it is not passive income. There's still an active component in managing the asset and managing the manager. Have you ever tried to call a property manager? Try to give them a call. Call up your local one right now. If you can find someone that actually answers the phone and you don't have to keep calling them back all day long to get in touch with someone, then you might have found a pretty good property manager. That's not saying they're gonna manage the asset great, but answering the phone is a key indicator of top-notch customer service. If you have a super small portfolio, 1 to 2 units, yes, this might make sense, but it could be a complete nightmare for you if they're not screening the tenants properly. If they're sending out the plumber for a late night call and you're getting quadruple the charge, what I would send my guys out there at the early hours of the morning, you're paying 4 times as much. The property manager doesn't care because they're just writing the check and you're footing the bill for that. Right now with my small little portfolio size, I save myself at a minimum $24,000 a year just managing it. What does it take? I screen tenants, I put tenants in, I respond to work orders, I collect rent, I do my expenses. There's work involved in it, but I'm gonna outsource this as the portfolio grows to somebody in-house to manage that and my projects on our rehabs. The truth is, real estate has an active component in it. There is some passive income that comes out of it if you delegate. Be careful with your assets, guys. You don't want to have your property manager ruin your cash flow. Lie number 2. I'm gonna make money in real estate in a downward market. Right now, we're in a downward market. Interest rates are rising, prices are falling, especially if you're in the bigger markets. If you bought in the last few years on your flips or you're doing some burrs, you got lucky because the market just kept shooting up and shooting up and shooting up. By the time you're done with your rehab, you might have made $30, $40, $50, $60,000 more in equity because the comps were just going crazy. That is not the market anymore. All the money is gonna be made in the buy. You want to be super conservative right now in 2023 as we're going into the new year. If you're going direct to sellers like we do, don't let sellers talk you into, well, the comps 10 months ago, 12 months ago were this. No, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, but our comps that we have to go off of are the last 3 to 6 months. We can't go past that because the interest rates was way different. At the beginning of last year, somebody could have had a 3.5%, 4% interest rate, and going into the new year, they could have had 7 or 8. The payment difference between that, especially on those larger houses, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 houses, are drastically different for those payments. With that being said, the truth out of that is the housing market is subject to change. The numbers are not rock solid. You guys need to be careful when you're doing these flips and these burrs right now because you could get wiped out. So just be careful and do your due diligence on the front end. And that brings us to lie number 3. Everybody can be a real estate investor without any skills or experience. All the gurus out here, they're filling your head up with the wrong information when they're saying you don't need any skills, you don't need any money, you don't need any credit to get started in real estate. Well, this could go horribly wrong for you if you buy a bad deal, if you hire the wrong contractor, or if you spend way too much money on a rehab over rehabbing. You guys gotta get your knowledge from the right people. You are gonna make those mistakes. You're gonna overspend. You're gonna get the wrong deal. It's all about how you take that when you move forward, build those skills up, spend some time on the self-education so you can actually learn something valuable. The truth is you are gonna need a network. You're gonna need skills. You're gonna need some knowledge. Learn as much as you can before. Don't overlearn it and just stick in learning mode. Learn. Actually get out there, get in the game. You're gonna need some money. You're gonna need access to money at the very least. When stuff goes wrong, you need money to get you through that project. AC goes out, you weren't planning on that, there goes $6,000 to $8,000 right off the top. Be prepared for stuff like that when you're getting in the real estate game. At the end of the day, real estate takes time, it takes energy, it takes skills, knowledge, and you're gonna get the experience along the way. It's a fun ride. Totally encourage you to actually get started. If you have a question or topic that you want me to cover, you want me to answer your question, drop a comment below. That's the easiest way to get in contact with me, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.